And I'm very reassured by it.
Well, I'll stand by my statement. I've gone through the archives looking to find any evidence that somebody mocked Bill's daughter, and it's not there.
No, the only mockery is what Will Kincaid made in that video. And this was a time that Will Kincaid was basically, I gave him free reign. Will Kincaid's like, well, let me take care of these cocksuckers. I'm like, all right, because at this point, the shit flinging was so thick. Will Kincaid was basically my nuclear option. And Will Kincaid was chomping at the bit. He's like, Smokey, you're my friend, and this is all horse shit. All you got, just let me loose. Just give me the word, hand me over the channel, let me post the content. I'll take care of it. Just let me have control. I said, okay, fine, buddy. You got it. Take the reins. Go for it. And he did. And he posted a video that had Bill completely triggered out of his damn mind. And there, here's the thing. I'm not even going to reiterate what it was. This was peak Kincaidism. Okay. And really, in the grand spectrum of things, this was pretty dark. I mean, Will Kincaid did some very dark things during this week. Like this
I
is the
think I
week where
remember.
yeah, this is the week where he made the video about Andy and saying like, "Oh yeah, Andy, since I'm the Antichrist or the devil, well, I got a message from your dad in hell," and then he just starts screaming into the mic, talking about how much it
Oh yeah,
burns.
I remember that. I thought, oh no,
And there was of course another video he did. And this was a short, and it got worked its way into a larger stream, which is still up, but the video was deleted. And the video was deleted because Andy came in and offered $50 to have it removed.
well,
So,
I don't remember what exactly
so
happened with that. I just find it incredible that
Andy came in the room and I made a deal with him. How much would it cost? How much would it cost to have the video removed? And we settled on a price, $50. And it was a video of where
I
okay,
remember. I remember.
I'm not gonna
There's no
I'm not
reason for you to really hash it up. I'll put it this way: if you do
no,
bring it up,
here's the
I'm just going
yeah,
to let you
no, let me just say it. You know what? It's fine to get it. Will's not ashamed of it, I'm sure. I'm not proud of it. Okay, let's put it that way. But you know what? It was probably pointed to the truth. It was a picture of Bill. There was an urn on the back behind him that was intended to be representative of his daughter's ashes that said his last welfare check. And that triggered Bill at a profound level, and rightfully so. That was a And granted, that was Will Kincaid coming in with a fury. Like, Will Kincaid was not saved by any stretch of the imagination at this time. What he saw
know.
was a guy that was attacking his best friend in some really
Right.
foul, disgusting ways while his
And
daughter
he
was dying.
responded that
Right.
well, how do I put it? If they wanted to go to that level, could respond in kind. Was I bet his logic.
Yeah. And Bill should know, I would hope. Like, that was not, and clearly that was not my thing. All the content that was coming out that week was all out of the Will Kincaid. And this is why you guys should fear Will Kincaid. Like, y'all underestimate him. You all think he's kind of autistic and he's just a goofball and he's here to make jokes. But let me tell you something, man. You cross fucking Will Kincaid and he will mind fuck your entire universe. Like, he will make your friends hate you. He will make your enemies love you and then hate you again. He'll make your entire universe go upside down. I mean, we made a man need actual clinical therapy because of an ice cream cone. You do not want to fuck with Will Kincaid. Like, if he gets a mind to fuck with your universe, like, he can do some amazing things. Trust me. Anyway, he's my best friend. I'm his best friend. I appreciate him more
I've always liked
profoundly
that.
than you can
I always
know.
liked And people are like, "What do you like about Wilkin King?" A couple times I got that along the way.
And
I
we've
mean,
had a lot
to,
of
to
amazing.
this
And by the
day,
way,
I
in
mean,
case
listen,
anyone,
like, if I like somebody, I like them. That's all there is to it.
But in case anyone wonders, the whole time I was away, Will Kincaid and I still spoke every single day, sometimes for hours. So, hours in the morning, hours at night, and we'd make jokes. We'd talk about memes. We'd share news. We'd talk about the community, whatever was going on, theology, Jesus, all this stuff. And we had a lot of great conversations, and we grew very close as friends. And we do very much see each other as brothers now. We are inseparable, absolutely. So Will is a good friend and a great confidant. And when I set Will loose at that time, he'd proved his friendship. Like, I had done nice things for him. I had been loyal to Will. And at times that a lot of people in my group were attacking him and undermining. And I still got his back against people that were my friends in the Christian community. And that touched him. So when I let him loose, he was out for blood, and he just did not give a fuck. These were a bunch of people that were attacking his best friend unjustly, and he was going to do something about it. And he did. And that was one of the things. And Bill treats it like it was all me. It wasn't. This was Will Kincaid. And it wouldn't have happened, Bill. It wouldn't. And by the way, Bill, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't spent the whole last, dying days of your daughter's life just flinging shit on the internet. Well, I mean, where the hell is your Christian virtue and faith? Why weren't you praying? Why didn't you get your friends in your room and say, hey, guys, let's come together in prayer to pray for my daughter? You didn't. You sat on stream, you got drunk, you threw insults, you called me a bunch of horrible, wretched things. And all while your daughter is gasping her last. Like, no sense of integrity. And then you get mad at me for noticing it, and you go back and you hide all the streams or delete them so no one can see the evidence of what I was saying was true. And then you gaslight and condemn me saying I was attacking your daughter. No. You're a horrible man, Bill. You've always been a horrible man, and that's why you need free grace. Free grace is your only hope, because you can't change. You're incapable of sanctification. You resist the Holy Spirit. At this point, you very well may have vexed the Holy Spirit and made him your enemy. You may be reprobate. I don't know. But my God, you kind of act like one. Deflection, avoidance, dishonesty, evil. Can anyone please, if I'm such a monster for this wild heart argument, can I get any goddamn human being out there to come and actually defend it competently? All I've gotten is Bond. And Bond just wants to add in a bunch of random presuppositions with no justification to try and defeat the argument because Bond's retarded. Can I get a non-retard, please, to come and, if I'm so evil and I'm so wrong that by saying by Wildheart's own moral standard, he should off himself, argue it with me, debate it. I'm waiting. Anyone, come on. Crickets, all the time, crickets. Anyway.
So there's going to be a new broadcast, I believe, tonight.
Oh, yeah, we're almost at 8 hours, aren't we here?
Well, I'm talking about on the dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.